become a religious scholar. And at one point in time, I wanted to become an academic scholar. Then the two were conflicting. So when I completed my PTC, I have to go and read Quran for some time. But then I could not continue for various reasons. Now, I never wanted to become a politician, as I said. But I became a politician when I started doing my HTC at the Gambia College. I have seen so much of injustice. I have seen so much of injustice that I could not imagine. We elected students to serve the interests of the students. But instead of serving the interests of the students, they serve the interests of the admin in all the time. Instead of being loyal to the students, they are loyal to the admin. Instead of being humble to the students, they are humble to the admin. So this is actually what compels me for me to go into the field that I never think I will be in. Because my thinking of who politicians are was too bad. So I said to myself, I can never be a politician. But another thing came to mind. I said, if I am not a politician, who must be better than me that will represent the people well? And who will not be arrogant if he is in the field, if he is in the political arena? Now, most of the people say that politicians are arrogant, they are very selfish. Very, very true. I agree 100%. You elect them in office. Some of the students' union members, in fact, here, when you elect them, immediately after elections, they are arrogant. They are more than you. They don't pay attention to you. So this is something that annoys me. And I said, not everybody can behave like that. I said to myself, I will be there and see whether I'll become arrogant or not. Then I said, let me be there and fight for justice. Because if you allow only dirty people to be there and you want them to bring something good, it is never possible. So I said the positive people must be there. So then I vied for the position of the education minister at the Gambia College Students Union. It was tough for me, and the people could not believe that I will win. I myself could not believe that I will win. Most of my support also came from the School of Nursing, this very school. That's where most of my support came. But during the convention night, it was clear to all that I am going to win the election. And I definitely won the election. Now, after that, I wanted to stop politics. But the people's response towards me, like wherever I am going, the students appreciate my service. I did not do much, to be honest with you. I cannot tell you anything I have achieved anything, no. But one thing I was able to do, I was able to pay attention to students and their needs. Like one of my friends came to the Gambia College, and this girl, she was not that much conscious. So she said, Bakari, come. And I stood. She said, give me your number. I gave her my number. I want to move again. She said, Bakari, wait, I miss it. Give me your number. I gave her my number again. I want to move. She said, Bakari, wait, give me your number. I gave her my number again. And my colleague was so impatient, you understand? I told him that I choose to serve them. And this is what it means to serve. You have to serve all categories of people. And sometimes around 2 a.m. at night, students will call me. And then at the time I got my wife will be angry and say, who is calling you at this time? I told her that I have devoted my time to serving people. And you can take 50% of me, and they take 50% of me. And that is how, that's how I made it known. And that student that was calling me, she wanted to go to bed, but she could not go to bed because one of the lecturers seized her paper and teared it. And she was about to read, she could not read, she was crying. So she called me at the time. Actually, I know I can't do anything. And whatever I can do will be very minimal. But you know what I told her? I told her, just wait. I will try and handle this lecturer. Just be comfortable. And in fact, tomorrow I will immediately call the lecturer and I'll handle the lecture. And that actually gives the woman the comfort. She is an elderly woman, to be honest. That gave her the comfort for her to read. Now, I went back home after the college and I was also called from fishing. I'm a fisherman by profession. When I came from the river, they called me. They said, you are the education minister of National Union for Gambia Students. I told them, Alhamdulillah. And then I served that place, and also the people were also pleased again. Then the time for elections came, and I saw so much injustice. I said, can't I become a member of the National Assembly? I said, if I come, because I always blame Parliament for doing whatever they are doing. So I said, if I am in Parliament, I can better situations. And I will Because the words that they use to control you is to be professional and to be diplomatic. Now, once they tell you to be professional and to be diplomatic, they control you mentally, meaning that they don't want you to advocate for what you're advocating for. They want you to understand when you should not understand. They definitely want to tighten you up when you should not allow to be tied up. So I said I must become a National Assembly member. So there it was a difficult decision for me. I told my parents that I'll become a National Assembly member. I told all my friends that I'll become a National Assembly member. But how? How? And I told one of my friends that now it's enough of complaint. We must go back to our constituencies and contest and become National Assembly members. And then change the thing. You understand? So then I was convinced. Then I said, let me go back. Then I left the teaching field. I went back to my constituency. Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes even Monday, I'll be in my constituency. Familiarization. And then when I got that familiarization, the time came. In the political arena, there are only few that are educated. So now if you are there, if you are highly educated, then that's okay. Then from there, when the time came for election, they choose me as their candidate, and finally I was voted into office. Thank you.